The thing I can't really reconcile is that if the search for the truth is really about what is natural, and the truth is natural, and we know that relationships are based on attachment and desire and these non-truthful things, but it requires biological life. It requires me to, in a way, have desire for another person.
But
Engage in physical
biology,
pleasure.
but the reason that you came together with someone isn't because of biology. So biology is none of your business.
Okay.
Right? You didn't create biology. So that isn't
Sure.
on your palette. That isn't on your to-do list. The biology of creation, right? That isn't one of your responsibilities, right? So you're kind of taking, I mean, and actually intellectuals do this. They say things like, well, when we were, hunter-gatherers, and it's irrelevant. It's just trying to justify the status quo. Biology is nature's business. You stay in your own lane.
Well, so is it okay then for a father to have preferential treatment for his mate or wife or child, or is that attachment?
What do you mean by okay? There right. are no rules, right? So
sure.
And I think perhaps the most instructive thing about these questions that people ask is to turn the person and have him face, not me, but to have him face his own question, and to learn from him, and to learn from his own question, not the answer to the question, but why he's asking the question and what he's really asking. And so what you are presenting is yet another example of, and this is a pattern that for the serious person may want to realize it. What you are basically providing another example of is basically, look, you go into and it's dangerous for you to read all these writings in a binge, because you're going to prescriptionize the hell out of them. And then you're going to turn them into rules. Then you're going to put them in a poster. Then you're going to make them an ideal. And then you're going to say, well, is this pure? Am I being pure? Am I being sincere? I'm only 24.6% on the sincerity meter. I need to increase that. I need to get my game together. And is it okay for me to be with somebody else because, I'm breaking the attachment rule? And it isn't your fault. I think the take-home message is that the human being does not realize how much he has been abused. The human being does not realize how much he has been imprisoned criminally by society. He doesn't realize, he doesn't even have the foggiest concept of how irreversibly damaged he has become by society. And one of the most fundamental ways in which he has become damaged is evidenced by your question: to prescriptionize everything. And there's no point in saying don't prescriptionize it, because that's all you know.
Yeah.
It would be unfair to say don't. If I say don't prescription, what are you going to do? You don't have, it's all you know. So the only thing you can do is understand that.
Right.
Is to understand your own affliction. And if you truly understand your own affliction, then you have the possibility to no longer be afflicted anymore as the years go on by this cesspool called society.